Let's go ahead and get you guys another Super Bowl prop bet. Then I've got an NBA player prop bet for tonight and an over-under on an NBA game. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Jason Mattis with Winning Bets as always. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode, the Tuesday edition here of Winning Bets, where we give out free sports picks every single day. Let's go ahead and make sure we recap Monday, and then I've got a lot of good bets for you guys for today. Monday, we ran into some bad luck. We got two cashes, but we got two misses. And then we got a postponement game there with the Pistons and the Nuggets. That game never happened. So we ended up going 2-2 on the day. We lost a little bit of units. We lost 0.36 units. The upsetting part was, and here it is in the tweet, Giannis and Oladipo both went to the bench. Oladipo went to the bench, I think it was 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter. And Giannis went to the bench with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And both of them never saw the floor again. Giannis was probably a little bit, far away from hitting his point total, but, Oladipo was only 6 points away. So just unfortunate that both of those games were in really big blowouts. I knew we were in trouble about halftime, because going into halftime of each of those games, it was already, a 20 point plus blowout. So that's what happens when you get in these blowouts, is the starters generally hit the bench. And again, that's just really unfortunate. So a little bit of damage on today. We'll rebound, of course, today. That's just bad luck, making the right bets, making the right decisions, just running into a little bit of bad luck there. But what wasn't bad luck there is the free bet hit. Yeah, I forgot to mention what was the free giveaway bet on yesterday's show, but I included it in the tweet that I sent out last night when I kind of do a recap before all the games start, just so everybody has a nice one little tweet of what we're rooting for. The free giveaway bet was that NBA parlay. Unfortunately, the payout isn't as great as what it should be, because in that three-legged parlay, we had the Nuggets involved, and again, that game was postponed due to COVID-related issues. So only going to give away $15 on today's show, but hey, we're giving away money. We got another free bet giveaway to hit. These things just keep on hitting, and I absolutely love it. So again, all the names are in here. Let's just pull one out and see who's going to go ahead and win $15. Let's do it. Let's do this one right here. We'll do this one. This one is EL13. EL13, go ahead and hit me up on Twitter. Drop me that PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and make sure we get you $15. So congratulations to everybody. We keep rolling with those free giveaway bets. I've got it earmarked here in my show today, so I should be able to hopefully remember which one we're all rooting for tonight. So just love it that those bets keep hitting, and we keep handing out money to the great supporters here on Winning Bets. Let's go ahead now and jump on into the bets on today. The first one I've got is that NBC Sports Predictor Soccer Parlay. You guys remember we took 2 weeks ago off because of that unsettling feeling I had in that Chelsea game with the new manager. That ended up being the right decision because I did not correctly predict that game right. And then last week I just simply straight up forgot. The game started on Saturday, and we were, killing it last week, raking in tons and tons of profit, and I just simply forgot to make it. So this is what the bet is today. You can see it's a nice profit, a little bit around $130 on these 5 games. So we'll start sweating those out tomorrow when the Premier League kicks off into action. All right, so the next bet I want to give you guys, though, is the next Super Bowl prop bet I gave you. Guys, remember I've already given you 2 of the 7 bets. Here's the third one. And I'm going to look at the MVP, and I'm going to look at Travis Kelce. Look, in recent wide receivers who have won the award, this has been their statistics for those wide receivers. Obviously, Travis Kelce's a tight end, but, he's certainly a pass catcher. Edelman had 10 catches for 141 yards. Santonio Holmes had 9 catches for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. Hines Ward had 5 catches for 123 yards and 1 touchdown. And Deion Branch had 11 catches and 133 yards. So you can see there, you definitely need to get over 100 yards, but you don't necessarily need get a touchdown. You can just have a good solid day, catch a lot of passes, get a lot of big third down catches, which is what we know Travis Kelce does. He's a big third down machine there. He gets a lot of yardage, and he more likely will get touchdowns where Edelman and Deion Branch dent. Or dent in those games. Travis Kelce, his averaging this postseason 0.5 catches a game, 113 yards, and 1.5 touchdowns. So it fits very nicely with these other 4 wide receivers, that have won this award. And if we look at the damage he did against the Bills, he had 13 catches for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. If he turns in a performance like that, as long as, the Chiefs win and Mahomes doesn't throw, 5-6 touchdowns, you could look at Travis Kelce, going ahead and winning this award. So I absolutely love the value here of Travis Kelce winning this award. I think of all the other players that are non-quarterbacks, he's got, one of the greatest chances because he can catch touchdowns all over the field, whether they're long and short. I think I like about him getting the short, catches or the short touchdowns is most Chiefs players, their probability for getting a touchdown worsens as you get closer to the red zone and closer to the touchdown. That's not the case with Travis Kelce. If anything, his probability of getting a touchdown only goes up the closer they get to the touchdown. So just love the value here. They're getting here with the picks. We've seen wide receivers have decent days, good days, get the award. Travis Kelce can certainly do this if we can go ahead and get a Chiefs win and Mahomes doesn't really go off for, like I said, that 5 or 16 touchdowns. So a great value for me. Couldn't stay away from it. It's Travis Kelce to win the MVP, and you can find those odds at plus 1,500 over at FanDuel. All right, let's go on and give you now. I've got the 2 NBA bets. Again, I've got a player prop and an over-under in a game. I'm going to go ahead and look for the player prop. I'm going to go ahead and look at Toronto versus Orlando. These two teams just played the other night. Actually, we were involved. This game was involved in our three-legged parlay that we hit Sunday night, so we definitely know this matchup. One of the things that's going to be different, though, about this matchup as opposed to the one on Sunday is Aaron Gordon is out. He sprained his ankle in that game, and he is now out of this game. He's the power forward there for the Magic. So that should mean that if you look at the Orlando Magic box score, at least in that game, and if you look at kind of their roster, they're going to be putting a small forward now on Pascal there, the power forward for the Toronto Raptors. They don't really have, and again, just look at that box score. They don't have a backup power forward. When Aaron Gordon comes out, it's a big small forward that goes in his spot. And the Magic this season against power forwards ranked near the bottom in points allowed and the bottom of field goal percentage allowed. And in fact, the field goal percentage that they're allowing to power forwards in their last 7 games is 52.2%. So power forwards are certainly have a big day. Overall, the Magic are 25th in defensive efficiency over the last 3 games. Pascal in that Sunday night matchup just had 30 points. So I think he can have another big game. In his last 2 games, he's had an uptick in usage. He's had 20 and 23 attempts in those last 2 games. He's also had more than 30 points in each of those last 2 games. So I just really like this here. I really like that Aaron Gordon's out. I love that this guy, is having production in the last 2 games. Again, Magic are struggling against power forwards. So I'm going to go ahead and take Pascal's points total, and it's over 20.5 points. And you can find that at minus 114 over at FanDuel. All right, and then the last bet I want to give for you guys here is Celtics versus Warriors. Look at these 2 teams from a defensive perspective in both of them here. Field goal percentage, they rank 1st and 24th. But 3-point field goal percentage, which is what I really like here, is they rank 3rd and 5th. So should be able to neutralize some of that Warrior strength there. Efficiency, 2 really good defenses. They rank 4th and 5th. And then points, total points allowed, is 208 total points allowed. From an offensive standpoint, total points scored is only 217. Efficiency, neither of these teams are very efficient. They rank 23rd and 22nd in defensive efficiency. Possessions per game, you've got 24th and 8th, so you got a combination of a fast team and a slow team. I like the under in this game. It's under 226.5 points, and you can find that at minus 110 over at PointsBet. So confident in this game. This is the game I put an extra $25 on, and this is the free giveaway bet. So we'll go ahead and root for this one. And if this bet hits, we'll go ahead and give away $22 more on tomorrow's show. Other action I'm eyeing today, I'm eyeing some soccer a little bit later on. We got the Dortmund game going on. We got Sevilla going on. And we also have Inter playing Juventus. All of those games are non-league games. They're respective domestic cup games. So I just want to see lineups in that and see, who Dortmund's going to be trotting out there in Sevilla and what have you. And obviously Inter and Juventus as well. I think Inter and Juventus will be trotting out relatively strong lineups because, the 2 big boy clubs going at it. I'm more nervous about what Dortmund and Sevilla could be doing with their lineup. So just need to see that. And then the other thing is I may make a parlay. I've been kind of monitoring lines. So I like Memphis getting points. And I also like Golden State getting points. I may inflate those numbers a little bit there just to give us a better chance to, hit that parlay. And because it is a parlay, we can go up on points a little bit just because of the difficulty of a parlay with the odds that should, come out there. So look for me on Twitter for any soccer bets, or if I go ahead and pull the trigger on that NBA parlay. Otherwise, I'll roll with Pascal tonight. I'll roll with that under in that game, and that's how we'll do it on the Tuesday slate of action. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out with me as always, and I'll see you on tomorrow's show.
Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.